Before we jump in, if you haven't watched issue number 1, I highly recommend clicking the link above or in the description to catch up with what previously happened. With that out of the way, issue number 2 starts with a flashback to 1498 in Transia, where the Coven, a group of powerful witches including Agatha Harkness, Jaquette Laveau, Karina Minoru, and Zorik, are performing a ritual in the Haven. In the midst of it, they stop and discuss if summoning Valtorr is the only way to deal with the mob outside. Pissed, Jaquette tells the group that all will not be well if the ritual is not finished and that only the righteous should survive. Agatha confronts her, telling her that they've done everything the spell requires, yet there's no progress. Not everything, Jaquette replies. A sacrifice is required, as Valtorr appears and claims Karina as the prize. Back to present time, Agatha teleports Zoe to the Haven. She explains that it used to be a place for women like them. Agatha also says that she'll need her help in order to survive, as she's seen Zoe's vision before. Back at Strangeacademy, Doctordoom attacks the Midnightsuns, telling them to hand over Zoe or die. They fight Doom off, but he makes quick work of the heroes. Wolverine charges at him, but he's smashed into a wall. Ghostrider unleashes at Doom, but he simply absorbs it and redirects it back at her. Blade strikes with his sword, but Doom lifts him off the ground and restrains him midair with his magic. Meanwhile, Nico reminisces about her staff, thinking about how useful it could be right now in throwing down supervillains. As the heroes recover, they all charge towards Doom, who summons an army of Doombots against them. We then pan back to Zoe and Agatha, who are talking about Zoe's bloodline. Agatha tells Zoe that she's a powerful witch that comes from an ancient and powerful bloodline. Agatha also knows how the apocalypse will go because of her past experience, but to Zoe, it's just a jumble of scary images. Zoe questions her why she's so calm, even though everyone sees her as a monster. Agatha explains that she's seen a lot of things and changes during her lifetime, but some things just don't change, like hatred and persecution of gifted women from men with smaller imaginations. As a result, the Coven invoked a demon lord named Valtorr, which granted 100 generations of sorcerers the use of its powers. Mists that could blind or sedate, silence or burn, depending on who was doing the asking. Agatha expounds that if a little wisp of its powers could be so overwhelming and corrosive, then imagine what would happen if Valtorr is physically there. Agatha tries to recruit Zoe, asking for her help to fix a past mistake that destroyed someone she cared for. Without hesitation, Zoe replies, "I'm in." Back at Strangeacademy, Wolverine and Magik take on the Doombots, while Ghostrider continues to fire at Doom. Blade joins in, landing multiple strikes on Doom. Fed up, Dr. Doom responds with a powerful strike to Blade. Nico then calls Doom out, telling him a little lesson about the axe she's holding. Nico then throws it at Doom, and just when it looked like she missed, Blade catches it and delivers Dr. Doom a blow. Pissed, Doom quickly gets up and conjures up a portal, teleporting to each of the heroes and knocking them down. Finally, as he reaches Ghostrider, a powerful blast hits Doom, knocking him out of Strangeacademy. Dr. Doom gets up and is shocked to see that it was Clea. She tells him that finding Zoe and dealing with the vision is the responsibility of the Sorcerer Supreme, not his. Dr. Doom retreats to a portal, telling them that their ignorance of the incoming danger imperils them all. With Doom gone, Clea approaches the heroes. She thanks them, but says their help caused too much damage, prompting her to take over. Magik retaliates, calling her arrogant. She tells Clea that, for whatever reason, their presence in the apocalyptic vision means they have an important role to play. It can't be a coincidence, so she can't shut them out. Clea hears them out and validates their point. She tells them that they're right, and, as Sorcerer Supreme, she must make the difficult decisions in order to protect the world. With that, she casts a spell, transporting them to the Dark Dimension. And that wraps up issue number 2 of the Midnightsuns. If you want us to cover more comic issues and storylines, drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and tell us which moment is your favorite.